provides inane questions like those. Can we have cakes made entirely of icing? What's your most despised vegetable? The list goes on. And I do this for a lot of reasons. And the main one is speech structure. I get them up and I get them to answer straight away without thinking. I give them a question they're not going to expect and answer straight away. And all the time that I give them and all the tip I give them is this. Think of 2 or 3 main points. Get the question? Think of 2 or 3 main points. That is it. Should take you 2 seconds. 2 or 3 main points.
Sorry.
That's okay. So, for instance, if the question was, what would I do if I won $1 million? 2 or 3 main points. I would give some away. I would go on a holiday and I'd buy a house. That's it. And then we follow the old sales strategy. Tell them what you're going to talk about, your introduction. Talk about it, the body. And then tell them what you talked about, the conclusion. And your first practice would go something like this. Get yourself a little timing clock or your watch or your mobile phone. You're standing in front of the bathroom mirror. You thought of your question. What would I do if I won $1 million? I tell them what I'm going to talk about. If I won $1 million, I would give some money away to my family. I would go on a lavish skiing holiday and I would buy a house. That's it. That's your introduction. Those 3 points. So next, you talk about those points. The body of your speech. I would give some money away to my family because it would give me so much joy and pleasure to share that winning with them. You know, to see the joy on their faces would make me just such a happy person. So I would definitely share some money with my friends and family. The second thing that I would do is I would go on a lavish ski holiday because my husband and I are mad skiers. And we would ski through Europe and he could have an in-gut instructor and I could have a Sven. And that was very good. And the third thing that I'd do is we'd buy a house that we could raise our family in, plant a native garden and grow old together in. That's your body. How easy is it to talk about points that you want to talk about because you've thought about them? Finally, the conclusion. You tell them what you talked about. So in conclusion, if I won $1 million, it would give me great pleasure to give some money to my family. I would ski like a Nordic goddess through Europe and I would buy a house to live in. For 2 seconds of thinking of the 2 to 3 main points, you have 2 minutes of clearly signposted, structured speaking. Whether you're speaking for 2 minutes or 2 hours, you can apply exactly the same structure.